Congratulations, mate. You seem in a really good place right now, smiling away. You seem just real happy and content with life and how your game is at the moment.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how my game is and stuff. Probably didn't show it too much on the mini stage there. I looked like a right miserable old son. Everyone's like, will you smile, you miserable git? So, but at the end of the day, yeah, I'm happy with the win, so all good.
But this year it started so well, winning tournaments, and when you are losing, it's taking good performances to beat you. That must fill you with confidence at the moment.
Yeah, I feel it's one of them at the moment. I think at the start of this year, like first few players, champs and stuff like that, I thought I was rubbish, to be fair. Bit nervy, get off to a good start and that. Put too much pressure on myself. I'm a bit doolally like that, if I'm honest with you. I start looking up HGV jobs. I genuinely do. I'm absolutely mental with certain things. But yeah, I'm happy with how it started this year, apart from the first couple, but obviously that win's a big thing.
Your whole career has been one roller coaster of a ride. I'm old, so I remember Ross Smith, the teenage prodigy, coming through and then disappearing, driving again, then coming back, winning your major, then playing so well. How do you process this whole thing? How do you find just maybe a little bit of consistency to your game so it's not this roller coaster?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I just try and be me. I don't know. I like coming to the darts and now I love it. I love playing against the best players in the world, and I pinch myself. But I know I can be one of the best players in the world as well on my day. But I'm also that guy who likes going down the local boozer and having a few beers. You know what I mean? And yeah, like Gary Anderson says, if I lose and I'm happy and I go home. Well, me, I'm happy if I lose I'm not happy if I lose. Sorry. Yeah. If I lose, worst case, I'll go back to the pub and have a couple of beers. Do you know what I mean? Watch the finals or something. You know what I mean?
We know the back end of last year really took its toll on you, probably mentally more than anything, because you weren't producing your best. How long did it take to get that out of your system and look on the brighter side of life?
Probably literally this week, weirdly. So obviously everything, we all go through problems in life and stuff like that, and it's just life, isn't it? How it chucks it at you. But I'd weirdly, honestly, you say that, you ask me that question, this week I've been swimming in the sea every day. Just mental health's great. I've been going into the sauna, then going into the sea. Literally, the sauna's there and the seafront's there. So yeah, it's been great, and just the basic things in life. Turned into a bit of a hippie, I suppose. I don't know. I would say I could grow with a baseball patch, but no, I'm just trying to. I don't know. I'm just enjoying life more, and there's more to life than stressing myself out. Whether it's I ain't practiced enough or I ain't done this and done that. I'm just enjoying life now, and life's short. Enjoy it. Be grateful. I'm grateful to be here. Grateful for the opportunity of darts. Just happy in life.
Cheers, buddy. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Ross, congratulations. You've sort of cultivated this reputation over the last few years or so as one of the best 4 players on the tour. Last year in particular was fantastic. How do you handle changing that dynamic from the floor to the stage?
I don't know really. I've only won one on stage. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. So no, it's difficult, obviously, but for me, it's just about doing the best I can. Every tournament I enter, I want to win it, and I believe I can win it. Otherwise, why would I be here? And again, I know it's not to the levels of what Phil Taylor has done and Michael Van Gerwen is what he's done, Wade, whatever. But I believe I can win any tournament because I have won tournaments. It's just whether it clicks on the day.
That major tournament a few years back kind of came out of nowhere in the sense that you weren't up there in any of the bookies' favourite. Is that sort of underdog position something you revel in these sort of tournaments where you're maybe not up there and with the odds makers?
Yeah, I love being the underdog. You know what I mean? I love it, I'm not going to lie. Who doesn't? There's no pressure on you. It's probably the easiest thing in the world. It's when you're Luke Littler or Luke Humphreys or Phil Taylor, Van Gerwen. Again, you talk about the greatest players when they're winning week in, week out, I think for them, it's how they go to another level is beyond me, because of, that when they're favourites, the pressure's on them and stuff like that. For me, there's no pressure on me when I'm playing a Luke Humphreys, Luke Littler, Van Gerwen, someone like that.
In terms of for aims for the rest of the tournament, are you one of those players that just takes each game as it comes, or do you have a set focus for each tournament you go into?
Yeah, you can't. Each game as it comes, all day long, and that's with every single tournament, whether it's a floor event on Players Championship, a Euros, a major, doesn't matter. You can only play who's in front of you and beat who's in front of you. There's no point in thinking about somebody 3 rounds ahead because they might get knocked out. Blah, blah. So obviously you think about winning the tournament, of course you do. But at the same time, you got to beat the guys in front of you, and again, we're playing the best players in the world.
Playing Andrew today, who's obviously a crowd favourite, especially around these parts actually, on those outer boards. What was the atmosphere like out there? Was the crowd against you, did you feel, or did you enjoy the atmosphere out there?
No, I enjoyed it, to be fair. It felt like when I was in the back room, it felt a bit brutal. I think when everyone went out in the first rounds, like in the first games, you're sitting there and you're thinking, bloody hell, it's like, I don't know, like watching Gladiator, the film or something, where everyone's going out. The crowd just erupted out of nowhere. So, no, full credit to them, they're brilliant, but I don't think it was all Andrew or all me. It was probably 50-50 and actually really respectful, they was all really good.
Awesome, Ross. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.